Grinders, it's your boy Pokemon back on the grind. Guys, late at night, I don't have too much energy. I always do replays for you guys, but I figured this one I'm going to talk through my thought process. It's going to be a slow video. But we won a W scoop, whatever it's called, a scoop tournament last night at $300. We're now on another $300 scoop final table. We're down to 6 people here, guys. We already have $1,470 locked up. So there's that one. This one here is another $300 scoop tournament. And we are on the bubble to make the money. And we're almost on an FT. Now I did 2 bolts on this one. This one has a bounty. So I'm going to focus on both these. Not going to talk the whole time. Let's just run hot and see if we can come a 2 or 3 time champ. So this is pretty crazy. This guy's down to under 6 big blinds. And on this one on the bubble, someone's down to like less than 1 big blind. He's got a big bounty there. He was on our table and he just got switched, which sucked because I wanted a booty here. But we're in a crazy, crazy 6 spot, guys. Especially after a win last night. This is the second last day of this scoop series. Once we're done scoop, I'm going back to spin and goes. But I've been happy of our play in these tournaments. So let's see if we can keep it going. Now, if we do win one of these, I did record a second ago that I might send to someone to see if they want to do a YouTube video breaking down my play. But let's just see if we can win one of these to make that happen. So here on the left, you can put on a lot of pressure because someone's down to 1 big blind. So you know, especially if you're this guy, you can raise kind of really big because everyone's kind of waiting for just to make the money. So here's a hand, like a lot of times I would 3-bet. But I'm going to play a really, really safe line. I could even just fold, but I'm just going to flat here. Play it really safe. Hopefully it does a real small c-bet. We'll float once. Okay, here, because that guy is down to 6, we're just easy fold. This is where your hands change because of ICM. For those players who don't play too many tournaments, you have to totally change your opening ranges based on ICM with your stack sizes. We'll float 1 here. So if this guy checks this turn, I can steal a lot of these on the river. Okay, guys, we just got laddered up here and we have ace-king suited. So we are 4 of 5. We have $1,900 locked up. And I have ace-king here. And what I might do, look at this, guys. We have the nuts over here. How do we get paid? Okay, here I'm actually just going to ship this, guys. I know it's a small 3-bet. I can't see a flop out of position. So I don't mind just taking it. Here I'm going to go for an overbet. Here I'm going to jam. So look at this. I'm overbetting in a pot when someone's down to 1 big blind on the other table. Did we ladder? Did we get in? So guys, I'm in a crazy spot here. We're almost on 2 final tables again. This is nuts. So that ace-king, this is the difference of a final table. I generally wouldn't just jam there. And maybe a better player would just not just go all in. I think offsuit's definitely a jam. It's when it's suited, maybe you don't because you have so much. Sorry, I don't even know how to go back here. Like I think offsuit is definitely a jam. I just think with the stack sizes and all this, I didn't mind just shipping it, but I'm pretty sure smaller c-bet's probably the better play. But sorry, I'm just looking at the pay jumps here. Same thing, guys. I'm not going to 3-bet here, but we're so strong. I am going to see if I can see a flop in position here. We'll fold anything crazy. How is this guy still down to one big blind on this other table? Did he double up? No, he's going to be blinded out in a second. Okay, we have the short stack in the middle of a hand here against the chip leader who I battle a lot. That's an interesting bet size. Obviously, with how big this tournament is, I'd prefer to just be at one final table and really break it down, but it's the life of an online poker player. You always have multiple things going on at the same time. This tanking here, if he jams here, is just like never ever a bluff. Okay, so the shorter stack is even shorter. So these guys here, they could put so much pressure. This is how ICM works. If you are new, ICM is just like independent chip model. It's to put on, like right here is perfect. He could put so much pressure on me and this guy because someone's getting lower. Obviously, if he was like down to 8 or 7 big blinds, it's even more pressure because you're so close to laddering. I've been seeing a lot of the better players, they don't like to see too many flops. Wow, look at this, guys. This could, I want him to hold. Come on, nice. So that guy was in third. Now we're in third, and we have a short stack here. So we just locked up, guys. We have already $2,500 here. So I'm going to be pretty nitty in some spots here. And let's look at the next ladder. I know I should know this off by heart, but I don't. So we go from $2,500, another $700 pay jump. And this is for another title, guys. Here we go. Short stack is chip leader. He's going to be raising a lot, though, right? And he does call. Ace, queen. It's a flip. Come on, there's the ace. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, that's huge. I haven't done anything on this final table. Just been folding. Sometimes that's going to go. So, guys, we are in third place here. $3,200 locked up. 2 of 9. And these guys could be battling. I have no problem. And we're about to be in the money. And look at this guy over here. He's trying to wait for the other hand. He's down to 0.8. He probably saw the other guys all in. So we're about to be in the money in this one on the left. Both $300 buy-ins. This is friggin' nuts. Not bad for a spin and go player. Okay, guys. Ace king versus ace 2. Putting on that pressure. See that bubble pressure? And we made the money, though. And that guy doubled up. So we're in the money in that one. Okay, I really got... Look, this is a big pop brew, and I haven't even been watching it. What the hell's going on here? This must have been a massive 3-bet pre-flop. Oh my gosh, guys. This might be overpair versus overpair. This really could be kings and aces. Okay. Huge chip lead for that guy. Yo, I don't mind just fucking jumping up the ladder spot and not playing a hand here. Okay, I'm going to try a limp. So against me, he can't put on a crazy amount of pressure. Obviously, I can be out of the tournament, but him just raising every hand. I'm in last place here. So I'm just going to check call. Short stack doubles up over there. Could even lead out, but I don't want to get checked. We have so much equity here. I don't want to be checked raised off like any flush draws, anything like that. Just pressure, so we're just going to check it. Problem is most turns will go check, check, but I'm just playing it safe. I could even donk out here, but I wouldn't. Probably going to go check, check. Okay, no, that's strange. Could have a queen for sure, but still have draws. Okay, guys. That could scare him, though. It'd slow down his queen. 10 jack. Nice, 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 nice. So it did slow him down. Here, with the stack sizes, you could see someone just ripping it. Go for min raise, but you would never really rip any two hands here. So there's tons of pressure. I think it's the type of hand that I am going to call. I really don't know if I should, but it just flops so well and I have a chance to double up. And he's going to be 3-betting so wide, right? A lot of ace X's. We block a lot of the ace X's though. So he's probably going to c-bet and take this down. Yeah, not much we can do. Might be a fold pre-flop, I don't know. Here I'm going to call. If he puts us all in, we call. It's a really easy call, to be honest. He's going to be jamming a lot. And now we just ship it. I'd rather fold equity than see him flop and let him catch a pair. So we just jam it here. Okay, guys, we need to win a flip. This is massive. King or queen? King or queen? Oh, we don't do it. I'm okay with that, though, guys. We came in third place for $3,283, and now we'll concentrate on this one. Oh, we got pocket aces. What a time to concentrate. Let's go. Okay, guys, can we get to the... We got a bounty here for $234, and I haven't really been looking at this table. So this is the time to do it. I'm going to go for a min raise here and get this guy to come over top of us. Come on, baby, you could do it. This guy's aggressive as hell. He's a really, really good player. With position, if she 3-bets, we don't have to raise. We can just see a flop. Obviously not the best flop. I am going to do one small c-bet. I don't want too many free cards with that type of board. Might even do this, a little higher. Prefer the board not doubling up when you have aces, but nice. Okay, let's look at this. Where are we? So we're doing okay. Wow, our bankroll must have just hit 50,000. Or like we're $50 short of 50,000, and we're already got money locked up here, guys. Plus our GG money. This challenge is getting crazy. This could be like 2 hours of just sitting here grinding. We're pretty deep stacked for being this far in the tournament. Sometimes you get to final tables and everyone's shallow, but there's quite a bit of chips still in play here. I would love to get some bounties. Some tournaments are like that though. Ace Queen, we are gonna go for a min raise. Could even go a little more actually under the gun here. Don't forget, people aren't just gonna punt, right? But you gotta win flips too. And I don't want to just come into the final table in last place, try to ladder up. We want to try to go for the W. The only problem with these hands, like people like here, if he 3-bets us, like ace jack and stuff like that isn't looking to get it in. It's usually pocket pairs and like ace king, just with this buy-in and stuff. Here I'm actually going to check it. This is all over his range. We have backdoor draws that I don't want to lose equity. So just go for a check. He's a good player with a huge chip stack. He could definitely check raise us. Get the dream card. Now I could even do a delay, but with every single draw. But if he's strong here, 7-8, any two pairs, he knows I'm going to be betting this ace. A lot of times check raise all in. Could be very powerful, but For all his draws, we are going to go heavy here. Could even do an overbet, but that just shows you're committed. We're going to do that. It's a bit of a scared bet there, but it is building it up that if he is going to call on a draw, at least you're getting paid. And I could check a lot of rivers, right? I'd almost check every single river, to be honest. If I got a queen, it would probably be the only one, because most sets on this type of board, they know you're going to call in all your draws. They want value from that. So it's very rare for a set to ever raise you. So if we hit a queen, then we beat all his two pairs. And most two pairs here at these levels, most guys are so afraid of bad beats. They usually raise you because there's just so many draws. Any suited hand here with this stack on the big blind, we're pretty much going to defend. They're going to bet this almost every time. It's rainbow, no draws, ace board. You should almost always bet it here. I would imagine it's like a 95% time, 95% you're going to see a bet here. Sorry for the voice. It is 12:15. I'm tired. I'm an old man. Wow, I would love to do a cheeky 3-bet right here. I'm going to call. I don't know, half me really wants to 3-bet that. This person's been so tight. Okay, this type of board, you'd be amazed how many times it checks it all the way. The raiser's not going to hit this all the time, and there's multi-way people, and it's a very, very scary board. It's the type of board you often get to see the turn for free. See, here we come. Now position could steal it, but they know we could be slow playing here. We both called a raise here. Not calling with nothing. But power position and chips. Could float, but I'm going to play it safe. This is where you are low stack if you do have a draw, especially a combo draw. You're better off just check raising all in. Fold equity right now. Plus, you can get there. So if this was like, let's just pretend it was like King 10 hearts. I'd way prefer an all in than just check calling. Because you always want to try to see if you can take it down. Pock trip queens versus the nuts. Gets doubled up. Good thing we got out of there, guys. Trip queens loses to that. A short stack flops it. That's what I was saying about a very scary board. So the raiser on that board, like, it's a very scary board. Like, all of us had a piece of it, right? A lot of the big hands get it in pre, but this is the thing when he got a little fancy here. He was on the button. He was hoping a little stack because of bounties would go all in. He slow played his queens. If he would have 3-bet, he would have got me out of here and this person out of here. 10-9 would have not have been in the hand, and queens got punished. But I don't hate his play though, to be totally honest. But with his stack and this guy's bounty, I would have been 3-betting, especially in position for sure. Okay, we're 9 of 11. We're 2 away from the final table. No money really to the top 5. So we just got to play poker and go for it. I'm not trying to ladder up for $50, $60 kind of thing. We're here for the win. That looks like a blocker bet. I do not think she's strong at all. You could jam all in here. People don't, but I bet you could. If it's all in, I'm telling you right now, she's not calling. What? This is the worst play I've ever seen. It doesn't even cover the bounty. Like, what the fuck? It's a bounty tournament. Like, what the fuck is this? How is this a $300 buy-in? Like, what is this? Gives her a chance to call and stay in the tournament with, like, fucking no chips. I can't think of, like, a worse bet size than this. I'd even prefer a min raise than that. Give him maybe a chance to rebluff you, which is still bad, but, like, if you're raising it all, it has to be all in. But let's try to put what this raise is. I think because of the new player, and it's probably a flush, because I don't see any bluffs here ever. She could have a straight. She might call here. Nope. That was fucking wild. Bounty tournaments, guys. You gotta go after these booties. If you saw our tournament win last night, I think we had $4,200 in bounties. You gotta go after these bounties. It's just buy-ins. Okay. Oh, and loses a flip the next hand. That hurts. So that person's out. We are one away from the final table. For our third final table. No, it's our fourth scoop final table. And we haven't even played that many, so pretty darn crazy hot run right now. I would love just to jam here, but I'm not. Wanted to say I was gonna fold for a second, but I don't think pot odds I have to. I just hate weak aces versus raise. I'd prefer, 5-7 stuff like that, 9-10. Because if you get an ace, are you even happy, right? But I do like the club. This is all in my range. This is where I could do a check raise. So if he checks it, and this is a low card, so Jack's not the best. If it was like a 7 or a 5, I definitely would lead out. Jack's not a good card. Could definitely be in his range. Even him, ace jack, king jack, queen jack, 10 jack. So this is crazy right here, guys. If I bluff here, this is where, like what bluffs do you have? It would look so strong here if I went like 10. Oh, he looks so strong because he's never checking a set here. Man, I really like a bluff. I actually really like it here. Look at that, guys. That's fucking poker. Like, what is he? I have all the sets here. I called pre-flop. I have every pocket pair in my hand. Now, I could have done a semi-bluff here. That's the one thing I was worried about. But his bet size, I thought if he was any strong with all these draws, he's not going to bet that small. He was trying to get a nice, trying to take it down, but also a cheap card to see a river. So I just went at it, made a move. We were, close to the bottom. When you get to a final table, you win so much more. Obviously, if you have a lot of chips, you can gobble up chips, put on pressure. To just get to a final table with a not last place, and just folding to everything, looking for a flip, it's just so advantageous to go into the final table with chips. And I just really didn't think he'd be calling too often. I don't think he would ever have pocket jacks here. The odd time he still could have an overpair, but I would think it's very rare. It would suck if he had ace queen hearts or something like that. Like you're really afraid of king 10 hearts, all those suited hands and two overcards, Broadway cards would definitely check this board because they don't want to be getting check raised. They want to keep it small. So like if I had king 10 hearts and stuff like that, I'd be checking that flop and I would be betting. Anyways, the play worked. They're not always going to work, and people think you punt it, but you can't be afraid of punting. I just was thinking from his perspective, like how strong does that play look when I do that raise? You'll see at these stack depths, people don't like to play hands out of position. Like if you go 7 and then see a flop, it's almost like, such a big chance. Like the higher stakes, the NL 1000 and 5000 tournaments, you'll see guys do like a really small 3-bet there, like 4.5, maybe even 5 big blind, but it'll be really small. Oh, this is not too many hands should be doing 3x there then folding. It's almost like none. Like I really don't know. He just doesn't think this guy's a good player. I know this guy's a reg. I just think he doesn't think this guy's good. Because I don't think you're supposed to literally raise any hand there, 3 big blinds, and just fold like that. Did we just get to the final table? Did this just fucking freeze? Or is it my computer? No way. Okay, we got pocket jacks. I don't know what the fuck just happened. No way. Don't really want to call an all in. I know we have jacks. Just don't want to have to win a flip like ace king just to get there. Just when we're so deep here, I don't need to panic. Just if he does a small raise, we're definitely defending. If we're a deeper stack, you could 3-bet hands like this. If we had like 60, 70 big blinds. So this is a guy that, don't forget, slow played the queens. You always got to remember this stuff. You could make notes. I'm just going to see a flop, play it safe. Got a piece of it. I check this board a lot. If there was a spade here, there's some merit to leading out here, a real small lead out. But without a spade here, I don't think you ever would. But people think like you can never donk out and you should always check to the razor. Backdoor draws and stuff like that and pieces of it. Or if you're even really strong and you're afraid of giving them a free card. Like let's say you had 10-7 here you wanted to lead out. Obviously the ace is the worst card in the deck. Now this is where check raising is very powerful. If you know he's gonna bet, like if I did have, let's say 7-2 here, and you did want to check raise, he's gonna bet this ace often, right? But the better you get, you realize that just because the ace is there doesn't mean he has to have it. So depending on his bet size, we definitely could call, and that's the type of size we have to call. We can't just fold because there's an ace there. Now, if this person calls here, I think it would definitely be a draw of some sort. I don't think they'd be overly strong. I don't think too many aces. This is where if I raise, it would look really strong. But we are going to call 1, and we're going to drop a 7 of hearts. Ooh, 8-9's a scare card. King, queen got there, 8-9 got there. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if I just shipped it? We're definitely lost, but the problem is I really thought this guy. But I think anything that got there doesn't check that flop. I mean, check that river. I think he leads out for value. So if you did hit that somehow with, you know, doubt it would be king, queen, diamonds or something like that. But it's very rare people hit and check here. Because often if you check, it's going to go check, check, check. I don't think this is a bluff too often. It's such a scary thing that just ran out. He might have got there himself. Okay, just shipping it. So you start just playing when you want to get good at poker. Just start thinking of when you say ranges, how do you put people in range? Start thinking, what range does this? Some ace X hands, some pocket pairs. If it's pocket pairs, what should it be? It's not all pocket pairs. In that spot there, I would imagine it probably should be like 7s and above, maybe pocket 8s. You're actually not even supposed to just open jam anything, but depending on skill level, you just start thinking of like not what the GTO play is, but like what do you see people doing? So on that spot, what do I see people doing here? Would be, you know, a lot of times like 9s, 10s, jacks, you know, they're afraid to see a flop. I think jacks is too strong to do that. This player is good, so I would imagine it'd be stronger than something. But you know, let's say pocket aces, pocket kings, you can almost say that's never happening because they want to get value, right? So you could just already say aces didn't do that, kings didn't do that. Did queens do it? Probably not. So you start thinking, okay, now likely maybe jacks, maybe 10s. Then that's how you start picking up ranges. Ace king suited, maybe, but probably not because they want value. So it could be ace queen, ace jack, and you just start like trying to play. That's how you kind of pick ranges in your head. Right now, obviously, it depends on skill level. Everyone plays different. You know, at a $2 buy-in, this could be any pocket pair, right? Now the advanced players know really there's almost like no hands that should have done that. Like my hand here, like I'm not supposed to go all in with 7s. It's supposed to be a min raise. Different skill levels think you have to jam these pocket pairs, but because that's what this. If I just jam that looks exactly what it is. But would aces ever do that? And the whole thing is to be kind of like balance and not put your hands on your head, right? Now, if she folds and he goes all in, I am going to call. He's going to jam all his ace X's. He's looking to put on pressure. He knows I'm going to be raising a lot to steal blinds. So and now against her, the way she's playing, I could see myself folding. But against him, I'm just not going to do that, right? He's a good player. He knows he can jam there. So queens can raise here. 3 of 4 can raise here. Clubs can raise there. I'm actually going to fold. By me calling here, gives incentives for this person just to jam. We have people behind us. I don't want to 3-bet. So these are the hands that look really good, but I don't want to just sit here and flat and get this person to ship over top of us. We still have someone with 43 big blinds, and looks really good, but it also is a type of board that I have to chase a lot of the times. It's going to cost a lot of chips to chase. And I don't study tournaments, so like this is all my thought process. By all means doesn't mean I'm right, but this is kind of just how I view the game. With Twitch learning, I've watched people play, stuff like that. I would imagine this is always a fold. If this person's strong, they would have 3-bet. If they do call, it's probably like, like one of those mid pocket pairs. So I don't think this is ever really strong. Ace queen, I wouldn't have put them on that, because a lot of times this would have 3-bet. But I will say, so now we're in the final table, I think. What I did early in this tournament, there's a lot of times where my hand would have said you have to 3-bet, and I did kind of what that guy did with queens earlier, and he got punished for it. Okay, guys, we're at another scoop final table. Let's look at the payouts here. We have $400 locked up. There's the payout, $2,600 up top, but there's the bounties. Let's see where the bounties are. Who do we have covered? Right beside us here is $178. We have a $562 bounty. 300, 300, 121, 356. We're right in the middle of the pack, but we have 23 big blinds, so we definitely don't have to panic at all. It seems like a really slow structure. The blinds aren't going fast. So this could easily go on for 2+ hours. Slims, they, even heads up alone, if we get to heads up, it's like 50, 60 big blinds each. Sometimes those heads up are an hour or more, right? It all depends who you're playing. If it was me, and truth be told, I don't think it would be overly long. If it was like me and this guy over here, it would be a longer one. So it really matters who your opponents are. Here, I don't know. I think because ICM is actually just a fold. Though maybe the thing that changes this is also bounties, though. I think I'm more confident knowing that if there was no bounties here, I think I fold here in middle position. Could be wrong by that, but just because so many people put pressure on me. Like this guy can raise here. But because I have the big blind covered, that makes me think this is probably a bit more of a min raise. Only because I have him covered and it's $300. So I wouldn't call an all in, but I could see a flop versus him. And he just goes all in. It's a very nice play. I could go for like a flip here, right? But I'm not going to. It's very close. Like it actually probably is a call with the it actually really might be. That's the crazy part. I think Jack 10 is definitely a call. And like 9 would be very close. Because like I'm flipping with all the ace X's, pocket pairs to do this. Holy fuck, man. I'm almost talking myself into it. I'm not going to call. But it's very close. I think the higher stakes you would actually see a call there. But the one reason why I don't want to call is because I actually feel pretty confident on this final table. If I was playing a table that had a lot of killers on it, that I was scared of, then I could see myself actually trying to make a move, because chance of, doubling up more or less, plus a $300 bounty, and then if I saw a table where I don't think I have much of an edge, I don't gotta point out some of these players watch it. There's only a couple players here that would give me a bit of a problem in general, and the other ones I'm happy to run into a lot of final tables with. So sometimes when people just look at a hand on like Twitter and they think someone made a bad fold, there's so many things a player is factoring of, like sometimes you don't see if they have a HUD. Like I'm not using a HUD, but their stats could tell you something. There's player history, but also like how you're viewing yourself at the table. Is it a soft table that you can wait for a better spot? There's a whole bunch of things to factor. Now I'm being very, very lazy on a very important part. I could be short scoping these, looking up stats, making all notes, but I'm don't mind just viewing the game as it is. Sometimes that stuff can actually cloud your judgment. You could see someone all of a sudden like down a lot of money, and then you don't give them credit in a spot where usually you would just by your vibe of the hand. But sometimes you also see guys who are just out of nowhere. You labeled them bad and find out they're up like 100 grand. It could really change your perspective real fast. I really would be surprised if that Jack 9 hand that I'm wondering if it was even a raise is a good question. And my thought was just because we had him covered. And based on that thought, the fact that I thought that, then he went all in, I don't call, like that's kind of like, conflict decision. But you gotta think, he probably doesn't have aces, probably doesn't have kings doing that, could have queens, but a lot of hands we could be flipping at or have a good chance out of, 40% chance of getting him out and the chips. Okay, guys, he gets the nuts versus pocket aces. That was fucking gross. Open end, though. We are down to 8, and we're in 6. We have a guy beside us we have covered. That's also another spot of, like, not trying to go after it. But, guys, we are in... we have $473 locked up, plus our $75 bounty, but we spent $600 to get into this tournament because we did 2 bullets. But with that other big score we just had, definitely a big profitable day. I'm not going to defend this. I think just because how shallow people are, that I want to save my chips to have people covered for some bounties. Every time I just go for a little defend with something shit like this, I want to keep making sure I have like a player like him covered and him covered. So I'm actually just going to fold it. That's where I don't know. That's where studying helps. If I would know if I'm supposed to defend stuff like that, this would be an easy fold, but we definitely have a person putting on a lot of pressure, playing the most hands here from the middle. This player here is someone I don't view overly good, and I could be totally wrong, and he has the chip leader. So depending on who has the chip leader can change the total dynamic of a final table. So if you have a really good player with a lot of chips, it can change literally the entire how the whole final table goes. 3-betting and putting on so much pressure on people in the right spots could be a true art to see people do it. And then you have other people just trying to never play a hand and hopefully ladder up every chance they get. They also have a leaderboard for this scoop tournament, and I didn't notice that until like this weekend. And I probably would have played more tournaments if I knew there was a leaderboard for extra prizes. It's like every time you cash in one, you get points. I think every time you get a bounty, you get points. So it's a big disadvantage to not join a whole bunch. But, with 3 or 4 of these final tables here, if we would have played more, maybe we could have got something. Okay, he's got a chance at a $356 bounty here, guys. This board is going to be a lot of times the range of a big blind. Usually a scare card for that, but I think calling that flop, a lot of times you're going to call most of these turn bets. Imagine this is an all-in. Ooh. Here we go, very fast one. I didn't snap call, so he's folding. Okay, wow, this is the booty time. Gets it off 4-7. We ladder up from that guy doing, but that's what bounties do. It's a sick game. And we could have got him out with 9-jack suited. It would have been interesting. That's one of the persons we had covered. So we have one person covered, guys. We are down to 7 players. $616. So we're definitely in the profit of this tournament now. Looking to get it all in soon. And we're about to be on the big blind where these guys will be raising a lot coming. You know, this is the difference when you have a really big bounty when they're coming after it. But we have a short stack beside us that if they all fold, he's going to be going all into me very, very wide of a good player and just they're supposed to. And I have to call a little wider because I know he's doing that, but plus it's the only player I've covered. If we double up once, like to get to 30 big blinds, like we're gonna be in the mix here of things. The player who I think is the best in this final table is the shorter stack here. Oh wow, and he could be out right now. Yeah. Okay, that helped us though. He's down, because now if he does go all in and we lose, at least we're not totally out. So this is the type of hand that if they all fold and he goes all in, I'm just snap calling. If he folds, and this guy's not that good, so he could easily just let us go to battle. So if he folds, we're calling this no matter what. Get out of here. Yeah, he's putting on pressure on this. I'm actually should probably call here. I'm actually probably going to. Halfman just doesn't want it with how soft this is, but just the ladder. How much is the ladder up from 7 to 6? It's like nothing. Oh man. Ace-X is going after these bounties. Pocket pairs. I think I'm doing it, guys. Yes. Come on, hold. Hold. Yes, what a call, baby. So I'm actually off from my read there, guys. Love it. I did not think he had that in him at all. But look at that. You're telling me there's a chance. We have 30 big blinds. So this is what sucks. Now if he folds, he goes all in. I can't call because this guy's behind me. So it's just difference of position. He can call wide, but now I can't. I'm locked in there. And we have a lot of big blinds here. I'm not punting. I'm going for the win. I'm not just trying to risk to win, $100 or $200 bounty here. Now we have some fucking chips. I can't believe that he did put on pressure. He was hoping I didn't wake up a hand. He didn't mind gambling versus him. Like, it says we're 6 of 7, but we're very close. Like, we're almost tied with him. That person always a little bit more than us. Like, we're right in the mix here, guys. And this is slow. Because last night's final table was a turbo, so this just feels like the blinds are taking forever, which is awesome. I don't have to panic whatsoever. And look at some of these bounties. To win this is going to be, I would imagine, like 5,000-6,000 to win this. Ooh, we got a pop brewing. Queen 7, 2 pair, King 5. Ace King, guys. Here's a short stack. Okay, this player is tight. If it goes all in, I'm going to rejam. But it's going to be very strong. Usually he's not going to do that wide. I'm actually, guys, just jamming here. I'm not even doing a 3-bet. I'm actually just jamming. This will look a little weaker. Could call me with a weaker ace. We block, aces and kings. Obviously, they can have it. We can flip against queens or jacks. But I don't mind just taking it down. I doubt it. It's probably the most optimal play. You're probably supposed to go for a small c-bet. Sorry, a small 3-bet. My first thought was going 7 big blinds. I don't know how that hand went. I don't want to take away this whole thing. I was really thinking like, I'll tell you what I thought the 3-bet should be in my head when I saw it. Yeah, so probably like 6.5 around there. Look really strong, but here we go, guys. He's going after that booty. Is he gonna come over top of him? Could be trapping or just. Oh my gosh, he might come over top of him. Nope. Jack 7. Oh my gosh. He's hunting for it. He might do it. He doesn't. Wow. So, guys, when you see stuff like that, just know my man chases bounties. Holy fuck. Wow, this is anyone's game right now. We're almost, more or less even. Some stack changes, but no one's dominating here. This guy came in with a massive chip lead. We got some of that off him. Wow. This guy here is playing for this right here. He's playing for 16,000. He's got a 2-1 chip lead. You want it, yeah. Wow, homie just raised without even looking at that. I just said I just put on my sun running pants. Look that out. Meaning I'm about to run hot, boys. I'm gonna get every hand here. People are gonna say it's the only way I win is because I run hot. And I'm okay hearing that. Let's get cooler after cooler after cooler. Okay, guys, do we have them covered? We do. For a $500 bounty here. That's getting interesting. What this guy's playing for $1,000 heads up tournament right now, like $1,000 buy-in. Okay. So you gotta be, what's your table image, guys, right? So if they shark scope me, I got pretty good stats. But more importantly than that, they just saw me call with Queen Jack there. So they might have made notes that I call wide and defend my big blinds. So you always want to look at your perceived image of how people view you and what hands they've currently seen you, right? So at this FT, what have they seen me do? So that was the most polarizing thing I've done yet. So they might not all notice, but we definitely know this guy noticed. So what does that mean? It means he's probably not going to jam as wide versus me if he thinks I'm going to call wide. So his notes could say that, or he might adjust. Now, a better player, if they think you're making the correct fold, the correct call or correct folds, and they look wide, they're not going to change because they know it was the right play. So they'll continue to jam wide. But these are all things you got to constantly think of. Like, how are people viewing me? What's my table image? Now, what some of them don't know is ICM. A lot of times you put on pressure because of pay jumps and all that. Some of that's relative if the money matters or not, right? So if you have a lot of money in your account and you're doing okay, like I always hear Dan Negreanu saying he does ICM punts because he's going for the win. So he doesn't mind, not going for bounties and not doing certain things. Wow, that is powerful. But that's a big bet size on that board. He's not folding aces. Wow. And he gets there in the river. We would have laddered up, but that was sick. This guy did that with, that's a semi thing. You have the fold equity, plus he's thinking a king. I wouldn't even thought two pair would have been enough. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. This probably is a raise, short-handed here. King 8's definitely a fold. I want to say it would be king 10 and above, but we have this guy covered here, and he is wild. Not the best board. I'm actually just going to check it because we have some backdoor stuff that could help. And we see how crazy he is. Yeah, do I ever want to just fold? Probably not, because of the backdoors. That's one of them. If we get a 10 now, If we have a 10, we definitely have the nuts because he'll never, ever, ever have ace king. Now he could be check raising, but leading out with a draw, right? 9-10, we block, but we have to call now. It's a very, very light call, but we have a chance at a $540 bounty if we get there. And let's get the 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. Nope. No, we do beat 7-5 that missed. Don't beat too many things with a king high. Now this looks like we're in a flush draw. I'm gonna fold now, but I don't mind. We lost some chips there. It was loose here, but I don't mind the way we played that. That's why most people don't donk out there. I would have checked that flop and saved a bet there, but pretty sure if we hit the 10 there, we ladder up and we get a massive bounty. Okay, that helps the big blind more in his range to have fours. Under the gun there shouldn't have too many fours. This could be a lot of pressure. Pocket tens is good. Wow, gets value there. We have a new chip leader. Hi-yow, it's both them big bounties. Remember when I said this is anyone's game? This is fucking wild. Some people like to play with this. I don't, but I'll let you see that for a bit. Wow, this guy is a quick call. Oh, quick check. Jam him. He'll never have a straight there. Just jam. Oh, 6-4. Oh my gosh, this guy's nuts. Guys, we have a $500 bounty beside us. 9-10 suited. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to fold, but what did he do with King 10? And this guy threw something at him. On a scoop final table. What just happened? Give it to this guy for having the biggest kahunas on the planet. He came to a final table, did not tighten up at all. I'm probably supposed to raise here, but tighten up a little bit. Just open jams. Doesn't even think about it. What does that? Is this guy a fucking bot? What doesn't even look and just jams there? Like, what the fuck is that? This guy's chasing anything. I gotta fold, but like, what the fuck? Ace 5 versus 3. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He did it. He got a $5 bounty. This fucking guy. Like, okay, guys, we just got another ladder though. This fucking guy. You just lost to him and he threw something at you and then he wins a flip versus you. 6. 800. Who on a final table is scoop under the gun goes all in the first less than a second? Like, what the fuck was that? That's why that 10-9 suited hand you see me fold when I thought someone was on tilt. I was afraid if I min raised they're just jamming. Guys, we can just fucking keep laddering up here and never play a hand. Wow, that is powerful. Like, this is like fucking aces almost every time. I'm telling you right now, this is fucking kings plus. There's just no other times it's not. That's a fucking scary board. It's gonna go check, check, all in, and then we'll see who calls. He's gonna jam his overpair. All in. And let's see what this guy does. Does he just jam over top of him? You're going all in with aces. You're not checking. There's just zero chance. 3, 2, 1, all in. What? That's a fucking scary card. How strong is that? Like, even a straight doesn't even fucking bet that small. You're so afraid of bad beats. I don't even know what the fuck that is. What bets that? Is it always 10 jack? But I think 10 jack even bets more to cover him. You'd probably want to go 11. I'd almost bet exactly that. I don't know what bets that size. Oh my gosh, what's going down here? What did you do? 10 jack suited. Oh, that's why I hit the back door. They chopped it. This guy had a fucking straight flush draw and they chopped it. That was fucking gross. Yeah, everyone throws shit at him. He limped. How about that raise pre-flop? King jack suited. I was wrong with the pocket kings plus. Holy fuck! What a fucking raise. This is not the FTs I'm used to seeing. How much was the pay jump for everyone get all tilted? Well, we're in 6. Yeah, it would have been up to a Gino. Okay, we're about to sun run right here. Nope. We're gonna get a hand here soon, boys. I'm feeling it. So what has this guy made? If his bounty's 700, he's made $1,434 in bounty so far. One was from 7-4 offsuit. I don't mind this guy getting a lot of chips and this guy getting low and we cover a $500 bounty. If this guy's strong, there's zero chance he's not all in because he wants this bounty. Anything less than his bet for is always just never nutted. I'd imagine it's all in. 3, 2, 1, all in. 3, 2, 1, all in. 3, 2, 1. Only bet 10. I just don't think he has it. Okay, are we the low man? We have him So guys, we're gonna go for a min raise, and then against this guy here, we'll probably go all in. If it's against him, this crazy bastard, I think we have to call. Yeah, I hate that it's a min raise. I'm just gonna ship it. Ace 10 doesn't do well post flop. He's trying to isolate me to go after a bounty. I can't see him folding. But the fact that he didn't snap call is fucking awesome. Just don't do it to us though with the bad beat. We got him crushed. That's a good start. We got it. Yes. Whew, that's big, guys. I knew he was isolating me. Good. I actually, you know, I don't hate his play there. That little min 3-bet to isolate. Like, this guy's the fucking bounty guru, the bounty hunter. He should change his picture here. Look at this. I can't. He's gonna go all in, and I can't do shit. They think I'm a nit too, which sucks. That he's gonna go in a little. Like, look at this. One time, flop the goods. Sun run happening in 3, 2, 1. Oh, so close. So close. Four clubs. Oh, he's gonna bet 1 now and I can't call. Chop it. Chop it. Could be getting me off a chop, but I'm okay with that. He does have some, he has ace X's and stuff. I don't. Oh. Guys, we have some bounties covering here. We now have a $562 bounty recovering. This might go check. Check, bet, fold. Oh no, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. What? What? We just laddered again. This guy just got the big bounty. Guys, we're in 4th in another low stack. People are just getting murked out here. We're down to 5 people. We're at $1,044. This is fucking wild. We haven't done anything. A couple doubles up. What's the next pay jump, guys? 1,300 is next. Oh, if this guy loses his hand, we have him covered now for a $800 bounty. 7-4. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Let's get a fucking booty. Yo, this guy is the bravest fucking man I've ever seen. Some would say a donkey. Some would say the biggest balls. Talk about not tightening up on an FT. Holy fuck, what just happened? I don't see how you could ever fold a pair versus this guy. Oh my gosh. This guy might get all the fucking chips. This guy's the donk, just donks out all the time. I think it's to slow him down. I don't think it's because he's strong. I really think it's to slow down a draw. If he was strong, he'd be betting heavier. He's that type of player. I'd have to think this is a flush draw. He's trying to get it cheap. Prove me wrong and go all in. Yeah, I didn't think you had shit. Short stack. Okay, king 4. If they all would have folded and he would have went all in, pretty sure we would have to call. Even though I wouldn't be thrilled about it. King 4 I do have to defend, I think, if they both fold. Now I think I get out of here. Maybe I'm being too nitty there, but this guy hasn't been playing hands, but when he comes in, he bets heavy. It's a pretty big C-bet. This is the thing with playing hands like this. I know it's 2-pair, but all ace-X's could crush you. Ace-king, now ace-9. Could have sets. Ooh, that's powerful. It's a lot of value, I think, there. To me, this is stronger than betting like 7 or 9. Wow, could this guy have his... I doubt it is set. Is he going to stack someone else? 8-6. Oh my gosh, man. These guys are fucking playing. And what did he have? A7. I don't know if we would have got to the river for the hand. Okay, we're calling this one, guys. We're calling this one. Hopefully we don't get 3-bet. Let's see a fucking flop. This is the type of hand, guys, to get paid. Let's get paid. Don't go all in. Don't do it. Don't do it. So if we call here, he can't even 3-bet because the chip leader. So we're probably all going to see this flop, and we're going to flop the fucking goods. Oh, we airball it. Airball. Oh, such a sexy hand. Six of hearts. 6 of hearts one time. Oh, that's just power position and fucking chips. Okay, we still have people covered though, guys. Here we go. We know this guy doesn't fold anything. Oh, shit. Get a double knockout? Nope. Ace 5, King Jack suited is going to do it. Open end flush draw. Royal flush. Oh, that blocked it. And he got it with the ace that he blocked. We just laddered up, guys. We still have someone covered here. We haven't got one booty, and we haven't done any fighting here. But we have laddered all the way up to this. Okay, we have, guys, 4 is $1,385. We will take it. And we have this guy here who's shallow. Next pay jump goes to 7. Oh, we're already at, yeah, 1,700 is the next one. Didn't we just get 3K in the other one? We did, a 3K. Holy fuck. What? No pressure? 4-6? Oh, man. Okay. I'm not jamming him, even though ace 8. I'm just going to play it smart. I can wait for better spots. Now, if I had him covered, I would have jammed probably. The fact that we don't. We got a call here at the back door. Bet small, kid. You've been betting small this whole time. Oh, 4 of all times. Okay, I'm just going to limp. He might just jam me. Ace 2 is suited. Actually, I probably should have thought about just jamming. It probably is just a jam. But to me, I don't feel like I need to panic. This is a lot of chips for me. Even though a chart would probably jam, but... Okay, we're not going to fold here, so... This could be it, or double up. I don't think there's a point of raising now. I was going to raise if you bet heavier. Wow. We're going to check it here. Wow, how do we get value here? I don't think I can ever... I got to check it. He's going to think I'm scared. This looks like I have a 6 or an 8. He's going to bet because it's ace and a club. Watch. He's going to put on pressure. Told ya. The trap has been set, bitches. I think he's going to fold, but... Told ya, that was a fucking check, boys. Do you like some apples, kid? Most of you guys would have went all in pre. I told you we have a lot of chips and we can fucking maneuver post-flop. Okay, I'm actually not going to c-bet because we have a piece of this. And if we... Oh, wow, he's betting heavy. This guy thinks I just always going to lay it down. I definitely got to call one because if we get an ace or 3 here, we're just going to stack them for $800. Nice. We came to play some fucking cards. I'm so impressed. I'm so happy I did that check on that river with the fucking boat. We would have got zero value there, but just going all in. We're always calling. Now we have some chips. Now we can play a flop. Get out of here, kid. Let us go after this $800 booty. Okay, guys. Sun run now. This is right in my wheelhouse, this flop. He should be checking a lot. But this guy's the type of guy might try to scare me off at 3 or 4. Everyone else he was betting small, but for some reason me. This is the table image though. When you folded all those hands at first, he thinks I'm a nit. I think we have to call here with so many draws. So I think because the back doors and we have them covered, we have to call. Wow, that's interesting. He's gonna check it now. I don't think he's the type of player to fold ever a pair. So some players I try to represent the 6 here. But if this guy has any piece of this, and an ace is definitely in his range, but just because he raised pre doesn't mean he have it. I know it's a scare card, obviously. You guys know my hand, I had nothing. Some other players I'd maybe try to represent the 6 there, but not against a maniac. They just don't have the folds in them. And we're in a good spot here. We're at 2 of 4 now, guys. We came to this final table towards the bottom. There's a good chance we're fighting. We're going to play heads up here. Got a good feeling about that. So I'm just going to watch. Oh, it looks really sexy here, but I'll wait for a better spot. How about I only have one bounty? Like, it's just crazy how sometimes you have all of them and other times you have none. Okay, guys, he's getting lower. He's getting lower. Next pay jump is to 1700. 10-2 is not the hand to do it. Now we just lost a lot of chips too. The blinds just raised. Okay, this guy's been tight. I do have to defend that I'm suited. Never mind. He could be calling here. Here he goes. Aces against fives. He got the trip aces. Look at this, guys. This is anyone's game now. He went. Got to give it to this guy. He went for it. Okay, I'm gonna raise, and then I think we have to call this, even though we're gonna be behind. But for an $800 bounty, I think we have to. No, not now. Airball. The donk out. King's gonna donk out. Can't float if he does. I have nothing. Just sucks. When he does this guy doesn't like to fold. Alright, guys. Against him. So I can't call because the original razor. How sick is this? Wow. Because of the original razor. Look at that. The king, he did it. He did it. We would have got lucky, but I'm pretty sure I made the right fold. $800. Imagine we would have called there, guys. We would have tripled up in that bounty, but I really think I made the right fold, but I'm not positive. Now we're in 3. Now we just fucking play poker, boys. Okay, definitely gonna be, this is all in my wheelhouse. So I think they think I have a timing tail, so I'm actually gonna bet everything the same. When I slow down, looks like I'm more invested. I was gonna play ultra fast, but I'll only do that on my folds. Okay, we have $1,700 locked up, guys. We just came in third in another tournament, won one last night, and now we have another third. These are 2 strange final tables. A lot of times I'm doing all the work. These are 2 tables that I really haven't done too much at all, and I'm okay with that. Gonna go for a limp. If he raises, I could definitely jam. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Obviously we're calling. Definitely has 2s, but this often goes check check now. I prefer not to have a club, but got a call. Okay, so here I think I go for an overbet. Try to get a 2 to call us. Didn't think so, but gotta think his bluffs can't call, right? Flushes maybe, but sometimes he's gonna have a 2 there, the way that hand played out. Especially the small C bet on the turn. Could have even been 2-3. Maybe an overbet's a little greedy, but Okay. We have to limp. Horrible, horrible flop. We're going to check. He's going to bet. We're just going to fold. Okay, guys, we're going to raise. Gonna fold. Pick a better spot. I'm gonna defend here. Got a piece of it. Pretty fucking scary board. Gotta call one here. It's a good card. It's a good card. Hard for him to have it now. That helps us. The queen's not. Queen's not a good card at all. Nice, guys. Huge. Huge. Jack 8. I'm really surprised he didn't try to... Okay, we will call if he 3-bets now. Here, if he 3-bets, I'm just jamming. I'm really surprised with that river there. To me, my hand was face value. Like, I was screaming that I had just a small pair on that river there. But don't forget, I did check raise them earlier. Remember what you'd done on your final table. I checked raised them all in before, so maybe that was in his head. Just getting all these mediocre flush draw hands that I'm limping in. He might go 3x. Here, I'm going to check call if he bets. Now we're going to size it up. I think my one threw him off here. Yeah. He called me the king high. Nice. Nice. Seven was a bad card because a draw did get there. If that was like a 2 or 3, maybe I throw a bet out, but I didn't like the 7. This guy's just fucking winning everything. I'm gonna call. Oh man, we're always just getting a fucking piece of this shit. The fact that he didn't stab at it for once, I wouldn't be surprised he has a little small piece, to be honest. Don't think I've ever 9, but someone's a 5. This. Okay, guys. If he raises, I'm just going to jam. I'm too strong to raise. I'm just going to limp. And hopefully he tries to ISO us. No. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have just jammed. Fuck me. This is... I guess I stab out, which is just... Wow. That hand could have gone so bad there. Chop him down. Let me cover him. He didn't do this when I had the fucking ace-jack suited. He's looking to get it in, though. When this guy bet big, he's not folding. Look at that. Now, if I get a premium hand here on the button, you might see me mix in a limp here. We have one of the jacks. It's a pretty wet board here. I don't mind even if he bets 7 or 8 and wins the pot. God, king 2. This guy can't lose a hand. I think I have to defend here. Okay, guys, this is the hand. This is the hand where we double up. Okay, we have this guy covered now. I don't really like... I don't even know if my raise there made sense, because what turn card would I be happy to see? Like, I'd be so terrible. I wonder if I should have just went all in there, because my flush draws would do that more. Yeah, I don't like my... Okay, this is interesting. This guy could 3-bet, but we have him covered. He's not going to just ship it all in, though. I know this looks like a call, but the way he's been playing, we're going to check it. Get the 5 of hearts. One time for me, one time for your homie. Ooh. Guys, I'm actually checking this, believe it or not. Look at that. Look at that. We got him. Never a point of raising, and I liked my check. I did not want to get check raised off that ace. This player knows I'm going to be betting that ace often, and by checking it, they're ever not going to really do it. So he did a bit of a blocker bet. Guys, we have him covered here. If he raises, we're jamming. Is this the hand? Here we go, guys. We're going for it. $600 bounty. Tournament life. Guys, we're almost fucking heads up again for our second scoop title. I think with that chip stack is why I shouldn't be defending as wide here now. What is the pay jump here? It's like almost $1,000 pay jump. $6-4. Oh no way. This guy's gonna be low. This board is all over a big blind. Unless, I don't know how often you want to be betting that board. If he leads out, it really slows him down here. Oh shit, son. The fact that we haven't covered, maybe I'm supposed to be raising there, but okay, guys. Queen 2 is going to do it to him. He did it. Queen. We're heads up. We are heads up, guys. Wow, GG. We're heads up for a scoop tournament. Here we go. If he raises, I'm jamming. Yeah, we're just jamming here. First hand. We got him. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Hold it. Hold it. Yes! We're even in chips. Spin and go. This is going to pay off right here, right now. This is what I was born to do right here. I'm going to play fast. We're going to play through the break. Oh my gosh. He might check raise me. He might do it. Wow, 4-5. Wow, no way. There's no way, really? Called the whole time, then did that. It'd be the cooler of coolers. I'm not laying this down. Guys, we just fucking won our second coup! Holy fuck! Oh my gosh. Just won our scoop. Holy fuck, guys. We just came first and third. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. $54,749 plus GG. 54,750 plus 12,000. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh, guys. So we just won that and we just did this. Holy fuck, man. I gotta go. Peace.